foreplay is key. But what does that really mean? In a world where intimacy often feels rushed, the art of foreplay is an opportunity to connect, build anticipation, and enhance your relationship in ways you might never have imagined. Let's dive into 5 things men love during foreplay and how it can transform your connection. Intimacy isn't just about physical pleasure. It's about connection. It's about building trust, respect, and creating a deep, unspoken bond. Foreplay is the bridge that takes you from the world of day-to-day distractions to a moment where you and your partner are fully aligned. Today, we're going to break down 5 things men truly love during foreplay and how these small yet powerful actions can ignite passion and deepen your relationship. When we talk about confidence in touch, it's not just about the physical act, it's about the intention behind it. Touch is one of the most primal ways we communicate, but it's also one of the most subtle. A touch can convey warmth, safety, desire, or even hesitation. In the context of foreplay, confidence in touch is transformative. It's the difference between a simple gesture and an intimate moment that speaks volumes. When you touch with confidence, you send a powerful message. I am here, I'm present, and I'm attuned to you. It's not about rushing through the motions or being overly eager to reach a destination. It's about being fully immersed in the experience. The beauty of confident touch is that it invites the other person into your space, makes them feel seen and valued, and creates a kind of emotional connection that transcends words. Many people often underestimate the importance of touch in intimacy. It's easy to think that foreplay is about specific moves, positions, or techniques. But in reality, it's about how you make the other person feel through your presence. Confidence in touch isn't about perfection. It's not about delivering the perfect caress or the most passionate kiss. It's about being comfortable in your own body and being in tune with the other person. When you're confident in your touch, you're free to explore the sensations without worrying about what comes next or whether it's the right thing to do. It's an openness to the experience, a willingness to let the moment unfold naturally, and a deep respect for the other person's body and boundaries. Confidence in touch communicates an understanding that intimacy isn't something you force. It's something you co-create together. When you run your fingers along his skin, take your time. The way you touch his arm, the back of his neck, or even the side of his face can send signals of deep affection and attraction. Each movement should be intentional. For example, tracing your fingers slowly over his chest might feel like a simple gesture, but it's loaded with meaning. It shows that you're paying attention to the details, that you're aware of how each part of his body responds, and that you're actively engaging in creating a connection. The power of touch lies in its ability to transcend the superficial. It's not just about where you touch, it's about how you touch. A gentle touch can leave a more lasting impact than an abrupt or overly forceful one, especially when it's done with sincerity. Man, like anyone, appreciate being touched in a way that makes them feel valued and respected. They don't just want to feel desired in a physical sense. They want to feel emotionally seen and appreciated. The confidence behind a touch allows that deeper connection to be formed. But the real magic happens when you are fully present in the moment. Too often, people rush through foreplay anxious to get to the main event. But when you slow down and embrace the art of confident touch, you allow both partners to savor every second. The key here is patience. It's not just about giving, but also about receiving and understanding the subtle cues your partner gives you. If you're attuned to him, you'll notice the small things. The way he leans into your touch, the soft sighs he lets out, the way his body relaxes under your hands. These are the moments that confirm the deep connection you're building. And this is where the confidence part comes in. Confident touch isn't about worrying if you're doing it right. It's about trusting yourself, trusting your partner, and trusting the process. The beauty of confident touch also lies in its nonverbal communication. Words are powerful, but touch often speaks louder. When you touch confidently, you tell your partner, I'm here with you. I'm not rushing. I'm not distracted. I'm present, and I value this moment with you. It makes him feel seen in a way that words often can't capture. In a world full of distractions, being able to give and receive touch with confidence can create a profound bond between partners. It's not just physical, it's emotional. It shows that you're attuned to his needs and willing to engage with him on a deeper level. Moreover, confident touch fosters trust. When you touch someone confidently, you're not just seeking your own pleasure. You're attuned to their pleasure as well. The self-assurance you display through your touch allows your partner to let go of any reservations and fully engage with the moment. He'll feel safe, supported, and cherished, which is exactly what good foreplay should create. A foundation for deep intimacy and connection. This trust goes beyond the physical. It's about creating an environment where both partners feel comfortable exploring their desires, where vulnerability can be shared freely without judgment. Confidence in touch doesn't come overnight. It's something that develops over time through practice and experience. It's about learning how to listen to your partner, paying attention to their needs, and responding in ways that make them feel both desired and respected. If you're unsure about how your touch is being received, don't be afraid to ask. It can be as simple as checking in with your partner and seeing how they feel. This kind of communication shows your willingness to learn and grow together in the intimacy you share. But at its core, confidence in touch is about owning your own body, being attuned to your partner, and allowing the moment to unfold with natural ease. This connection, this shared experience, is what makes foreplay truly powerful. In the end, confident touch is more than just a physical act. It's a reflection of the trust, respect, and emotional connection between partners. It transforms ordinary moments into extraordinary experiences, and it lays the groundwork for a relationship that's deeply rooted in mutual appreciation and care. When you touch with confidence, you create a space where both partners feel valued, cherished, and free to express themselves fully. This is the kind of intimacy that goes beyond the surface, and it's the foundation of a truly fulfilling relationship. Slow, sensual kisses are an art form, one that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. While quick, hurried kisses may serve their purpose in a casual or fleeting moment, it's the slow, deliberate ones that create a deeper connection, leaving an indelible mark on both partners. When you engage in slow, sensual kissing during foreplay, you're not just connecting physically. You're creating an intimate exchange that goes beyond mere attraction. It becomes an expression of affection, desire, and trust. What makes slow, sensual kisses so powerful is their ability to cultivate anticipation. A rushed kiss may satisfy an immediate urge, but a slow kiss builds excitement and tension. There's something magnetic about taking your time to explore each other's lips, to linger for just a moment longer than expected. This type of kissing isn't about moving through steps. It's about savoring the experience. The rhythm and pace are intentional, each kiss offering a new layer of connection. As you press your lips softly against his, you're communicating a desire that's deeper than the surface level physical attraction. It's a desire to truly connect, to engage with one another on a much more profound level. The deliberate slowness creates space for you to feel each subtle movement, each shift in pressure, each breath shared between you. These aren't just kisses. They're intimate conversations between two people who are attuned to one another. When you engage in slow, sensual kissing, you're also engaging in a powerful form of nonverbal communication. You're telling him that you are present, that you're not in a hurry to get to the next step. This type of kissing invites him into your world, drawing him closer emotionally as much as physically. It's an invitation to both relax and let go of outside distractions. In a world that often demands speed and instant gratification, slow kissing is a breath of fresh air, a moment where time stands still, and you can fully immerse yourself in the experience of the kiss. It's an act of mindfulness where both partners focus solely on the sensation of the kiss itself, free from the pressure of what comes next. This is the power of slow, sensual kissing. It allows you to truly experience the moment, to enjoy the sensation of being with one another in its purest form. But slow, sensual kisses also reveal a deeper level of trust. To kiss slowly is to be vulnerable, to allow yourself to be open and exposed in a way that many people are reluctant to do. It's easy to hide behind a rush of passion, to dive straight into the physical aspects of intimacy. But slow kissing invites you to take a step back and truly engage with the other person. You're not hiding behind the act. You're embracing the emotional depth of the experience. For a man, this can feel incredibly affirming. It shows that you're not just interested in the physical act of kissing, but in him as a person. Slow kissing becomes an opportunity for both partners to feel truly seen and desired, not just in a superficial sense, but in a much deeper. Another key aspect of slow, sensual kissing is its ability to heighten all the senses. When you kiss slowly, you invite every part of your body to participate. The warmth of your lips, the taste of your partner's mouth, the way your breath intertwines. It all adds up to a sensory experience that goes beyond physical touch. Men appreciate the way slow kisses engage not just the lips, but the entire body. A soft, lingering kiss is often accompanied by the subtle brush of your hands against his face or neck, or perhaps a gentle caress of his arm. These small, intentional touches heighten the experience and make it even more intimate. Slow kissing encourages you to be fully present in the moment, feeling the warmth, the connection, the way your bodies respond to each other. There's also a power in the anticipation that slow, sensual kisses create. As you kiss him, you build a tension that is palpable. It's not about rushing toward a climax, but about savoring the journey step by step. Every kiss is like a promise, a silent communication of desire and affection. It draws out the experience, amplifying the connection between you both. For a man, this slow buildup is intoxicating. It's a way of showing him that you're not just interested in the physical act of intimacy, but in creating something far more meaningful. This anticipation makes the eventual climax of intimacy even more intense, as the slow pace has set the tone for an experience that is deeply satisfying on multiple levels. Additionally, slow, sensual kisses can be incredibly grounding. In moments of intimacy, it's easy to get lost in the heat of the moment, to become distracted by all the sensations and desires swirling around. Slow kissing pulls you back into the present, reminding you of the closeness and the connection you share. It's a form of mindfulness, a way of staying connected to your partner, not just physically, but emotionally. For many men, this grounding quality of slow kissing is incredibly reassuring. It reminds them that intimacy isn't just about the rush of passion or the desire for immediate gratification. It's about building a deeper connection that endures. Moreover, slow kissing shows a commitment to the moment and to each other. In relationships, we often find ourselves rushing through things, moving from one task to the next, always thinking about the next step. Slow, sensual kissing is a reminder that there's power in taking your time, in pausing to truly engage with one another. When you kiss slowly, you're choosing to be present, to put aside everything else and focus on your partner. This small act of mindfulness can have a profound impact on the relationship, as it fosters an environment of mutual care and respect. In the end, slow, sensual kissing is not just a physical act. It's a profound way of connecting with your partner on an emotional and psychological level. It's an expression of desire, of vulnerability, and of trust. It's a way to communicate without words, to build anticipation and excitement in a way that's both meaningful and intimate. The beauty of slow, sensual kissing is that it invites you to savor the moment, to truly experience the connection, and to cherish the shared journey toward deeper intimacy. Whispering sweet words during foreplay may seem like a subtle gesture, but its power cannot be underestimated. Words, when spoken with sincerity and tenderness, have the ability to create an emotional bond that deepens physical intimacy. Men, like anyone, crave affirmation, appreciation, and connection, not just through touch, but through the emotional resonance that words bring. When you whisper sweet words to your partner, you're engaging in a form of communication that goes beyond the physical. It's a way to show him that you see him, that you appreciate him, and that you desire him, not just in a fleeting, superficial way, but on a deeper, more meaningful level. What makes whispering such an intimate act is the closeness it requires. When you lean in, your lips near his ear, speaking in a soft, soothing tone, it creates a feeling of intimacy that words alone can't convey. It's a private, almost secret exchange, something shared between just the two of you in that moment. This closeness establishes a bond that feels safe, secure, and deeply personal. For a man, this type of communication is incredibly affirming. In a world where men are often expected to hide their vulnerability, a whispered word of admiration or affection allows them to feel seen in a way that goes beyond their physical appearance or performance. It affirms that they are valued, respected, and loved for who they truly are. Whispering sweet words is also a way to build emotional intimacy. Before diving into the physical aspects of foreplay, it establishes a foundation where both partners feel comfortable, relaxed, and emotionally connected. By sharing thoughts, feelings, or compliments in this soft, intimate way, you create an atmosphere of trust. Trust is the bedrock of any strong relationship. Emotional connection through words helps to reinforce that trust. When you whisper something sweet, whether it's telling him how much you love him, expressing your desire for him, or sharing a deep, heartfelt sentiment, you create a moment of emotional closeness that enhances the physical experience to come. This emotional closeness makes both partners feel more secure in each other's presence, allowing the physical connection to feel more authentic and fulfilling. Moreover, whispering sweet words during foreplay is not just about what you say, but how you say it. The tone of your voice, the cadence, and the rhythm can all play a significant role in deepening the connection. When you speak softly and deliberately, your voice itself becomes a caress. It wraps around him, creating an almost magnetic pull that draws him closer. Not just physically, but emotionally. This act of whispering can also be incredibly sensual. It's an invitation to slow down and focus on the details of the moment. The sound of your voice, combined with the physical closeness, creates a sensory experience that is both calming and exciting. It stirs emotions that can deepen the anticipation of what's to come and heighten the intimacy shared between both partners. The content of the sweet words you whisper also matters. Compliments, expressions of affection, or affirmations of desire help to nurture a sense of admiration and respect between partners. Men appreciate hearing how much they mean to their partner, not just in the context of attraction, but in terms of how they make the other person feel. Telling him he looks good, that you love the way he makes you feel, or even simply expressing gratitude for his presence can have a profound effect. These small, tender words help to create a sense of emotional safety. They reassure him that he is wanted, appreciated, and admired. Not just for his physicality, but for the person he is. It speaks to his value in the relationship, reminding him that he matters beyond the surface level. In a world where men are often told to be strong and self-sufficient, hearing sweet words that acknowledge their vulnerability, their kindness, and their efforts can be a refreshing reminder that they are deeply valued. Furthermore, whispering sweet words is a way to express desire without overtly pushing for anything more. There's an inherent intimacy in being able to share your feelings of longing and attraction without rushing into physical action. When you whisper that you want him, or that you desire him in ways that go beyond just the physical act, you create a deeper emotional bond that will ultimately enhance the connection between you both. These whispered words acknowledge your shared desire, but in a way that respects the moment and the person. It's not about demanding or rushing toward the next step. It's about savoring the connection and building that anticipation together. This slow build, aided by whispered words, increases the excitement and emotional depth. Whispering sweet words also acts as a form of reassurance, especially in moments of vulnerability. Both men and women can feel insecure at times, particularly during moments of intimacy. Whispering words of encouragement or love during foreplay helps to alleviate those insecurities and create a sense of emotional safety. When you tell him that he's perfect just the way he is, or that you love how he makes you feel, it reassures him that he is enough, just as he is. This reassurance helps to ease any tension, allowing both partners to be more relaxed and open to the experience. It creates a space where both people can feel secure in their vulnerability, which deepens the intimacy and trust between. In relationships, communication, especially nonverbal communication, is essential, and whispering sweet words is one of the most intimate forms of that communication. It's a way to bridge the gap between the physical and the emotional, creating a deeper understanding and connection between partners. These words don't have to be elaborate or over the top. They just need to be sincere. Sometimes the simplest phrases can have the most powerful impact. Whether you tell him how much you adore him, express how sexy he looks, or just whisper how much you appreciate his presence. These words have the ability to touch him in ways that go beyond the surface. They build emotional intimacy, strengthen the bond, and create a connection that makes the physical aspects of the relationship feel more meaningful. Whispering sweet words can also be a form of teasing, a playful act that builds desire and anticipation. The gentle tease, followed by a soft spoken phrase of affection, can create an electrifying sense of tension that heightens both emotional and physical attraction. It's an invitation to indulge in the moment, to explore the unspoken aspects of your relationship, and to allow desire to take root and grow. Teasing through whispered words allows you to maintain a sense of control, while also inviting your partner into a playful, intimate experience that can make the foreplay even more enjoyable. In the end, whispering sweet words is a simple yet incredibly powerful act that can transform the way you experience intimacy. It's a way to slow down, to express affection, and to create a space where both partners feel valued, respected, and deeply connected. Whether you're expressing admiration, desire, or simply offering reassurance, these words foster a deeper bond that enhances the entire relationship, making it feel richer, more fulfilling, and more deeply rooted in emotional connection. Whispering sweet words during foreplay is a powerful tool in nurturing both emotional and physical intimacy. It's a small but significant way to deepen your relationship and to create an experience that both partners will cherish long after the moment is past. Embracing the element of mystery during foreplay is one of the most effective ways to deepen the connection between partners and build anticipation that makes the entire experience more intense. Mystery is not about creating distance or making the other person feel uncertain. It's about leaving room for curiosity, allowing the attraction to grow through the unknown, and offering both partners a sense of exploration that makes the moment feel more exciting and unpredictable. When you embrace the element of mystery, you introduce an intriguing sense of tension that can heighten desire and transform ordinary interactions into something far more captivating. The beauty of mystery lies in its ability to spark imagination. When you withhold certain aspects of yourself or your intentions, it invites your partner to fill in the blanks. It engages his mind, makes him wonder what might happen next, and heightens the thrill of anticipation. Mystery creates a space where the mind becomes just as engaged as the body, where curiosity takes over and desire flourishes. For example, a soft, lingering kiss might leave your partner wanting more, not just because of the kiss itself, but because of the question of what might come next. This sense of anticipation keeps the experience fresh and exciting, making the eventual physical connection even more intense and rewarding. A crucial part of embracing mystery is knowing when to withhold and when to reveal. This doesn't mean playing games or creating unnecessary confusion. It's about being intentional in your actions and giving space for tension to build. Men, like women, enjoy the thrill of the unknown. When foreplay involves some degree of unpredictability, it keeps things from becoming mundane or expected. The small moments of uncertainty, like Not knowing exactly when a kiss will come or how a touch will feel can heighten the excitement and increase the emotional charge of the interaction. The element of mystery isn't about playing hard to get or withholding affection, but rather about making the experience feel like a shared adventure, one where both partners are actively engaged in discovering one another in new and exciting ways. In a world where instant gratification has become the norm, mystery allows you to step away from that pace and embrace something slower, more deliberate, and far more emotionally engaging. It encourages a deeper level of connection by shifting the focus away from the immediate and onto the experience itself. Instead of rushing toward the physical climax, you create moments that make each interaction feel more meaningful. For example, you might tease him with a kiss and then pull away just as he's getting lost in the moment. This small act can stir his curiosity, making him wonder what you're going to do next. It engages him in the experience and keeps him on his toes, creating an emotionally charged environment where each touch, each kiss, each moment becomes more intense. One of the most powerful aspects of embracing mystery is that it makes the other person feel desired in ways that go beyond the physical. When you leave some things to the imagination, you give your partner the opportunity to feel emotionally invested in what's happening between you. It's not just about the act. It's about the connection you're building through the unknown. For men, this can be especially powerful because it taps into their desire to feel both emotionally and physically desired, to know that their partner is interested in more than just their body. The mystery creates a sense of exclusivity and intimacy, where the unfolding connection is something that's being discovered together. Mystery also keeps the relationship dynamic and fresh. Over time, couples can fall into routines and intimacy can begin to feel predictable. However, embracing mystery introduces an element of novelty, a sense that there's always something new to explore and discover about each other. It prevents the experience from becoming stale, making each encounter feel exciting and charged with potential. This dynamic keeps both partners on the edge of curiosity, ensuring that every moment feels like a new adventure, even if the underlying physical connection remains familiar. Another aspect of mystery is the emotional safety it can create. When things are too predictable, they can start to feel almost transactional, like there's a certain set of expectations that need to be met. Mystery removes the pressure of following a specific script or reaching a predetermined goal. Instead of focusing on checking off boxes, you allow the experience to unfold naturally, following the emotional cues and desires of both parties. This removes any pressure to perform and opens up space for genuine connection. The emotional safety that comes with embracing mystery allows both partners to feel free to explore, to be vulnerable, and to let go of the outside world. When neither person knows exactly what will happen next, they can let go of expectations and focus on the sensations and the emotional bond being created in that moment. Furthermore, mystery helps to create a balance between familiarity and excitement. Intimacy should never feel like a chore or something that simply needs to be done. It should feel like an experience that you look forward to. When you embrace mystery, you infuse your relationship with the kind of excitement that prevents intimacy from feeling routine. It's about making every moment feel fresh, unpredictable, and full of potential. The mystery lies not in being distant or playing hard to get, but in the way you use subtle hints of excitement into your interactions. A soft touch that doesn't immediately escalate into something more. A lingering kiss that's followed by a playful smile. These small moments of unpredictability build a sense of curiosity that strengthens the connection. At the same time, embracing mystery is not about leaving the other person in doubt or making them feel uncertain about your feelings. It's not about withholding affection for the sake of keeping them guessing. It's about creating a space where your partner feels both wanted and intrigued, where the emotional connection deepens through shared curiosity and exploration. The mystery should be an invitation to explore the depths of each other's desires, not a manipulation or a way to create emotional distance. It's an acknowledgement that intimacy is not just about the physical. It's about the emotional, the psychological, and the unknown elements that make the connection so special. Lastly, embracing that an element of mystery strengthens the desire between partners. When you leave certain things unsaid or unplanned, you create a space where attraction builds over time. This slow burn is incredibly powerful as it allows desire to simmer beneath the surface. When the connection is enriched by mystery, it adds an element of playfulness, curiosity, and excitement that keeps the relationship vibrant and alive. The thrill of not knowing exactly what will happen next increases the desire for intimacy, creating a tension that makes the eventual physical closeness feel even more rewarding. In relationships, intimacy thrives on a balance of openness and intrigue. Embracing the element of mystery allows you to explore new facets of each other, to maintain excitement, and to deepen the emotional connection in a way that feels fresh and stimulating. It prevents the relationship from falling into a predictable pattern and instead encourages both partners to continually engage with one another in new, exciting, and intimate ways. Mystery is not about hiding. It's about creating an experience that is as much about discovery as it is about connection, making each intimate encounter feel unique, dynamic, and full of potential. Showing genuine care and attention during foreplay is one of the most profound ways to deepen the emotional and physical bond between partners. Men, like women, thrive on feeling cared for, valued, and seen, not just as lovers, but as individuals with emotions, needs, and desires. Genuine care and attention in the context of foreplay go beyond physical touch. It involves actively listening to your partner, being attuned to their responses, and responding in a way that shows you are fully present in the moment. When a partner feels genuinely cared for, they feel safe, secure, and more open to experiencing a deeper connection. This level of attention is about noticing the small details, how his body responds to your touch, the way he looks at you, or the subtle shifts in his breathing. Each of these clues tells you more about his emotional state and physical pleasure. By tuning into these signals and adjusting your actions accordingly, you demonstrate a level of attentiveness that enhances both emotional intimacy and physical pleasure. This active engagement helps him feel respected, desired, and most importantly, loved. The act of showing care also means being mindful of his comfort and boundaries. It's not just about physical gratification. It's about creating an atmosphere of mutual respect where both partners feel valued. Whether it's taking the time to ensure he feels relaxed or making sure you're engaging in the ways he enjoys most, showing genuine care and attention reinforces the trust and emotional connection between you. This deep level of care not only enhances the foreplay experience, but strengthens the entire relationship, making intimacy more meaningful and enriching for both partners.